Hey, it's Roman, and today I'm trying out a new video idea that I had recently where I'm going to record a cover song and then break down all the parts in a video to show the arrangement. Today I've got Rehab by Amy Winehouse, which is a song that I've always really loved, and I've tried to cover it before, just sort of in solo gigs and that kind of thing, but I haven't really listened to all the separate parts and tried to recreate the original in this way. So I'd had to take it down a minor third because Amy's range is obviously slightly higher than mine. So when I was listening to it and trying to figure out what to do first, I heard that there's a Rhodes keyboard that's on the left side in the original that I'm going to show you now. It's sort of it just goes through the whole song, and I think the whole thing is sort of based around that. It's just this riff that repeats. So once I had that down, it just goes through everything. I started to think okay, well, what am I going to do with the drums? Because the drums in the original are really complicated. So here's what I've got from BFD. I just got recently. I love BFD. So I sort of copied it the best I could, but there's these fills that occur, especially during the chorus, that it's just sort of an improvised fill every few bars. And I decided I'm going to just do my own thing with it. I'll make fills, but I'm not going to try to copy them exactly because it would make me crazy. I know I could, but why? So I put the fills in there. And after that, I think I just sort of did the rhythm section. So I added the bass and the piano, which I'm going to back up a bit here. So that's our little rhythm section. And you'll notice if you really know the original that the piano, I got a little creative with that. That's not what it's supposed to be. The original one had this sort of it went up, and I just came up with this little riff that I kind of liked, so I just left it. And it doesn't really break anything. I got away with it, I think. I hope. So besides that, we get into these other sort of more fun things like the tubular bells, which that's just a single hit, but it has a melody coming. And it's in the background, but it's really important to the song. I played this for my friend Shannon today, and she was actually yesterday, and she's like, "Oh, I hear the tubular bells." So I was proud that I got that. They're slightly out of tune or something, but you get what you get sometimes. So here's our horn section, and the horns are a big part of this song, especially in the chorus when it gets back to that, because the bass drops out, and I'll show you how that works in a second. So on the left side, there's a bari sax. On the right side, there's a bass trombone, which I don't think there's a bass trombone in the original, but because I changed the key of the song, the bari sax doesn't go low enough. So I ended up just using the bass trombone to fill in the holes. And especially when we get to where the chorus drops again, this sort of held note thing. And there's that bottom note that gives it that depth. So that's the bass trombone, and the bari sax is not there because it just can't go low enough. And when I tried doing it an octave up, it didn't sound good. So this is what I went with for my huge MIDI horn section. And coming up, we get into where the strings come in, which is pretty awesome. Whoops. It's a wonderful string line, especially the end. I love how it. And the strings lead into that sort of transition section. It's really cool. So now let's have a look at the vocal. I'm gonna solo that shit. Let's see.
Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, you'll know.
So I did my best to emulate Amy. Like, obviously I can't do it because she's a god. But I had a lot of fun with the vocal. There's one particular line that stuck out to me. I think it's down here somewhere, that I redid a bunch of times because I wanted to really nail it where I was happy with it, because I think that it's the most important line in the song. It's somewhere around here.
I don't ever want to drink again.
And then this one here.
I just need a friend.
Yeah, that like, I need a friend. Like, it's heavy, and it's just a slightly different melody line. So I did that a bunch of times. And then there's obviously the no-no-nos. And then there's this little harmony section here. Can I solo these guys? Oh, I got to do them all one at a time. Let's see here. And that just sort of fills in this section here where you got everything like.
I ain't got the time, and if my daddy thinks I'm fine, he tried to.
So anyways, that is all of the separate parts, I believe. And yeah, now I'm just gonna play the whole thing together with all the parts, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any sort of other ideas or suggestions for me after watching this, if you enjoyed it or didn't or whatever, I had a lot of fun doing this, and I can do more of this because there's a million songs that are out there to cover, and it's just a great time. So here is Rehab by Amy Winehouse.
They tried to make me go to rehab, but I say no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, you'll know. I ain't got the time, and if my daddy thinks I'm fine, he tried to make me go to rehab, but I won't go. I'd rather be at home with Ray. I ain't got 70 days, 'cause there's nothing you can teach me that I can't learn from Mr. Hathaway. I didn't get a lot in class, but I know it don't come in a shot glass. They tried to make me go to rehab, but I say no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, you'll know. I ain't got the time, and if my daddy thinks I'm fine, he tried to make me go to rehab, but I won't go. The man said, why do you think you're here? And I said, I've got no idea. I'm gonna lose my baby, so I always keep a bottle near. You said, I think you're just depressed. This me, yeah baby, and the rest. They tried to make me go to rehab, but I say no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, you'll know. I don't ever wanna drink again. I just need a friend. I'm not gonna spend 10 weeks, have everyone think I'm on the mend. I've been black, but when I come back, you'll know